Hey guys, I was supposed to translate right next to the last video I made in English, but then I thought it would be kind of strange. So I decided to make a new one so I can post on YouTube, one in English and one in Portuguese. I think it'll be easier for you guys to find it and not having to look all the Portuguese section before. So who doesn't know me, I'm Livia Jepsen, angel therapy practitioner certified by Doreen Virtue. So I'm translating to you in English now the reading that I just made for the Portuguese people. So I'm using today Kyle Gray deck, helps us to connect, but what we're gonna say here is what the angels are telling us and know exactly what the book says, because we are going to be here in contact direct with the angels and the masters. I really love this deck because you got angels, you got masters, you got saints inside, so it's very beautiful. And I really love Kyle Gray because his background, it's similar to mine. You can tell that he studied the Samilai House books also during his studies of angels, so it's really cool. So the first card that I picked today was Master Jesus. So everybody knows who Jesus is. And he jumped together with Freya. Now everybody knows she's like a saint or goddess or a light being or a master, whatever you want to call her. But he's a saint, I think, for most people. That she is bringing a message. So I got those two cards together, so I'm gonna tell you what I'm listening here. Remember that exists a synchronicity. Angels work with synchronicity. So if you are listening, if you are interested in listening those messages right now, is because the message is for you also. And because of the law of attraction, it's normal that many people are passing through the same phase. And if there is a part of this reading that you do not feel like listening or do not click, it's because it wasn't for you. So if you're listening now, even if 1 year later on YouTube, the message is for you right now, because the angel knows exactly what who's gonna hear and when. So what Jesus is talking is about forgiveness. We talk so much about forgiveness. So I want to remind you that forgiving someone does not mean that you agree with what the person did to you. Does not mean that you are okay with that. And also doesn't mean to continue close to the person who is always hurting you the same way, and you already gave several chances and you figure out that the person is not going to change. The person is going to continue hurting you, continue creating issues in your life. And if you have problems in your personal life, you're going to have problems in your purpose. You can't work right, your health is going to be bad, you're not going to sleep right, you're not going to eat right. And this all is bad for you. You're not supposed to be in a situation that is creating problems, especially for your purpose, because nothing in your life is going to make you happier than your life purpose. Our life purpose is something that we really love to do. We really love to do. And sometimes we don't realize that we are doing our purpose. I did not know that my purpose was to do readings because I did it so easily. It was such fun for me that I did not look at this as a work, a job. I did not realize it was a job until I met Doreen, my master, that she explained that to us. So what Jesus is saying is, call upon him to help us to forgive. How is he going to help us this time to forgive people? So he's telling us it's easy to forgive someone if you realize that that person doesn't know what she is doing. That's how he forgave when he was on a cross. He said, God, forgive them because they don't know what they're doing. And exactly this. One day I was in a Kundalini Yoga festival, and then I heard Guru saying the best thing ever. And he's so funny. He said like this, some people in a spiritual plan, evolution, spiritual evolution, they are only fetuses. They're babies. So you're not going to go and scream at a baby and say, hey, you cannot poop and pee in there. You cannot say that to a baby. You forgive them because they don't know what they're doing. So it's a lot easier to forgive if you know that the person doesn't know what they're doing. They're babies. They say, oh gosh, it's a baby. Now, and if you're not the mother or the son or that baby, you don't really need to be there and ruin your life because you did not sign up for that. So you can forgive, not having that bad feeling inside of you, realizing that they're a baby, they're going to take a long time. You already gave a million chances. I have clients that they wasted more than 10 years trying to change someone. Don't try to change someone because the person's not going to change for you. I only saw people changing if they go in a spiritual path by themselves because they felt a calling to go to certain religion or seek the spiritual path, and then they change from the inside out. That's the only time I saw someone actually change, but they don't change for someone else. It's very, very, very rare, only temporarily. So I'm going to conquer that person. I want that person to like me, so I'm going to be what he wants or she wants. And then after you realize the person already likes you, and then you start being yourself again. So that's why people don't change. So you can try 10 years. You can waste 10 years of your life or no. It's up to you. Another way that Jesus is going to help us, he's going to bring situations that fulfill us. Usually it's our purpose, things that make you happy. What makes you happy? Your purpose makes you happy. Do you have a passion for healing people? Do you have a passion for some art or some music, or what is it? To teach. Do you have a passion for teaching? Follow that, because when we are happy, we don't care anymore. If you are complete with yourself, you don't care if someone hurts you. It makes no difference. You're not going to cry anymore because you're happy. When we are happy, we are not aggressive. When we are happy with ourselves, those things are okay. They don't know what they're doing. I can get away and it's fine. So what Freya is telling us is that we are passing through moments of changes. So moments of changes, we're going to have to let go some situations, maybe your city, your job, maybe your partner. You're going to have to let go some things. And this brings a lot of fear. And that's why Jesus is here also to help us to forgive ourselves. Maybe you feel guilty for leaving your job because your boss was really counting on you for that job. So Freya is helping us with that. And every time we get to a change, we have a two-way to choose. Do I go to the right? Do I go to the left? Sometimes even many ways. So what Freya is going to do to us if you call upon her, because all the light beings, they respect our free will. If you don't ask, they are not going to help you because they can't. Not because they don't want to. So you need to ask specifically like a friend. So she is going to show the true and take away illusions. So that's a moment that she's also going to give us strength, especially to women, because women are really sensitive. And women, they need strength to go through those situations because we can feel a lot of fear. We feel more vulnerable than men. It's lacking testosterone for us, so we need more. And she is a saint that she represents all trinity of women. She represents the maiden, she represents the mother, and she represents the ancient, the wise woman. So she has all three stages of women. And she can help us in all those stages for us to have all three of them in all phases of our lives, all perfectly balanced. Even if we are not a mother, by the way, we also have this mothering instinct. So we become mothers to our parents, we become mothers to our friends, we become mothers to our partners, we become mothers to our friends. So she's going to take illusion away. So this means disappointment. Yeah, definitely means disappointment. But Jesus is here to bring happy things. So let's say that you lost your job. Okay, so he's gonna bring a better job. Let's say that you lost a friend or you lost your partner. Oh, he's gonna bring someone that is right for you. So then you're not gonna miss it. So they are working together in here, you see. So it's not something that you're gonna suffer. Don't look at this as a loss, but look as a gain. So you move into a new step. So if you want to move to a better house, you need to leave the bad house. If you're changing your car, you need to let go of your old car, give that to the dealership, and then you pick up the new car. So that's how it works. So don't worry if you got, oh, it was a delusion. If you pass through a delusion, it's because you were deluded, so it wasn't real. So let's say you just passed through a delusion with your partner. Is that bad? No, it's good because they showed you the truth. Because that person cannot be trusted. So you delusion. You were deluded. So that wasn't real. Okay? So ask real. Ask real. Ask God people in your life. That's what you're going to ask. Because God people, they are true. And you can trust them. You don't have to change God people. Because they are seeking to be better. They are not promising you to be better for you just so they can conquer you. And as soon as they conquer you, they take you for granted and then they go back to be exactly what they were before. And nothing's never going to change. You can try your whole life. You can waste 10, 15 years of your life trying to change someone. That's up to you also because you got free will. So who came? Mother Mary. She was another card that jumped. When it jumps, we got to read it. And she also came yesterday in a Portuguese reading. So she's coming here to give support. So what is she talking about? What she's talking about is when we are trying to pass through those changes, some conflict may happen. So release the need to be right, because sometimes we're going to go there and defend ourselves, but knowing that's not going to help. Why are you going to waste your time even arguing with something that you know is not going to change? Don't waste your life force that you could be helping somebody. You could be helping animals. You could be helping children in need. You could be doing your purpose. You could be writing your book. You could be doing your healing work. You could be looking for a new job, a new city. You could be going to yoga to give some enlightenment in there. You could be doing a new course. And then you're going to be arguing with someone that is not going to give you any good. So it doesn't really matter anymore what the person thinks about you. Doesn't matter. Because you know that you already feel in your heart that it's not going to change. Now, if you think it's going to change, that's up to you. I'm talking in situations that you really know, you are feeling that, oh God, I already tried everything. I gave my best for this job. I gave my best for this relationship. And it's always going to be this. Do I want this? Do I want to be here in 10 years in the same situation? Life is really short. Life is really short. And I am 39 right now. I cannot even believe that I got out of my 20s. So I know it goes really fast. So live your life the best you can and don't let anybody to put you down. Anyway, when I was picking those cards, and then the angel said, hey, pick one for the Webster one, which it is this book, of the angels, and it's really sweet. So the cards that I picked was this. He's only complementing the message. So look his name here, Adnakiel. So he's not very known. He looks really like an adult Cupid, but he's not really a Cupid. He's an angel that he wants to help us. Why he got picked? It's because he wants to help you. So you can call upon him like a friend. Adnakiel. What calls to my attention is also the number 9. The number 9, according to the angel therapy, means that get to work, light worker. So focus on your purpose right now. Focus on yourself. Be happy because the right people are going to come to you. He also is the angel who gives us courage to follow our heart and follow our dreams. That's what he does. So you can call upon him also. So we got to a group, a big group of light beings here, and they're all here wanting to support you. When we are talking about forgiveness, don't forget to forgive yourself also. Angels are completely against guilt. When we feel guilty, they say, well, if you're doing something that you're feeling guilty about, stop doing it. Stop doing it, or find a way to stop feeling guilty, because that doesn't help you at all. At all. You only will sabotage. When you feel guilty, even if it is unconsciously, sometimes you don't realize you're feeling guilty about something, and unconsciously you self-sabotage yourself. So everything that could be good and change your life, you destroy without noticing you are destroying it. Like, for example, you can destroy your finances without noticing, finding ways, oh, I really want to buy this, I really want to buy that, and throwing money on the trash. You can ruin your relationships. You can find the man of your life and ruin it, cheating or doing things that you know that the guy's not gonna like, because you're trying to ruin it. Unconsciously, you're doing that, and you don't even realize you're doing that. It's because your self-esteem is bad, or because you're feeling guilty. You're self-sabotaging yourself without noticing. Or maybe because you have a limiting belief that you're supposed to suffer or you don't deserve to be happy. So those are all things that we need to watch out. But this is another story. I extended too much this English. And so here are the light beings that you can call upon today. And I'll try to make English for you guys every day. I have been doing more Portuguese these past few years because it grew so much in Brazil and Portugal, the crystal angel. Before it used to be only English. And they participate more. Sometimes I think you guys are not really reading anymore. But then when I stop, then you guys tell me, hey, Livia, what is English? So I invite you guys to participate and put your likes and comment, okay? So that's it for today. So this is Livia Jepsen and mycrystalangel.com. Angel blessings.